It's 4 p.m. on a Friday afternoon. You're busy working from home on a project for your big upcoming job, and the deadline is starting to stare you down. You're racing against the clock now, with each passing minute bringing you closer and closer to time running out. If you pull this off, you'll be the hero that you always knew you were. If you don't, well, let's just say that Walmart is always hiring. Suddenly you feel it, that all too familiar rumble in your stomach that lets you know that you need to eat, and soon. You don't have time to cook. You don't have anything in your pantry, even if you did. It's getting louder now, and it's all you can think about. You can't work like this. You need to eat, and you need to eat now. Your stomach's grumbling. Your mouth is watering. You're not able to focus on your job. Oh no, there goes that promotion. There goes your mortgage. There goes the car. At least you still have a cardboard box to live in.
The Tamale Lady is here.
Don't have time to cook? Don't sweat it. The Tamale Lady delivers fresh, home-style meals directly to your door whenever you want them. So give us a try today and see what you've been missing. Well, that was a bit dramatic, but I hope that I got your attention. The Tamale Lady is a dream of mine that I've wanted to turn into a reality for quite some time now. If you've lived in New Mexico for any extended period of time, I'm sure that at some point you've ran across a lady pushing an ice chest full of tamales, selling them by the dozen. I've always admired that work ethic and entrepreneurial drive that these individuals have. Making tamales is a lot of work, and even though they sell like hotcakes, approaching random strangers and trying to sell them something isn't easy either. Thinking about how hard these people work for only a small amount of money made me wonder if there was a way that people could still get fresh, regional, affordable dishes straight to their door while making sure that those who put in the hard work to make and deliver the food are getting paid what they actually deserve. Furthermore, I also wanted to make a business where part of the income we generate goes back into improving the lives of those who made it possible. With these factors in mind, I came up with the idea that eventually became the Tamale Lady. The vision of the Tamale Lady is to make the world a better place, one meal at a time. I could keep going on about the company's story and vision, but I have a lot to share with you today, so I'm going to skip over that for now, but I've attached a PDF file to this presentation that goes into more detail about my inspiration, as well as our goals for community service. I encourage you to check that out to really get a feel for what the Tamale Lady stands for. In the beginning, our target market will be those who live in the Albuquerque metropolitan area. As the business grows, we can expand our reach to fulfill the demand, but for now, sticking to the ABQ Metro makes the most sense. Prior to opening, we'll utilize standard marketing strategies such as television and radio advertisements, ads in magazines and newspapers, on buses, billboards, and wherever else we can get the word out. Having an active social media presence will be a large part of the marketing strategy, given the ever-important role it plays in the modern world. By generating buzz about the benefit the company will provide to the community, hopefully we'll be able to hit the ground running once we're open for business. In the first year of business, I'd like to focus exclusively on delivery of hot, cold, or frozen food that can be ordered online or by phone. Orders can be placed either as a one-time purchase or as a recurring delivery with whatever frequency the customer desires. So say you've got a party on Saturday and need to order 30 tacos, we can do that. Or maybe every Sunday you need 12 breakfast burritos to share when you get out of church. We can set that up so you get it at the same time every week. In our second year, I'd like to expand past Albuquerque to increase our reach, improve sales, as well as spread familiarity with the brand. I'd also like to expand the business into event catering as well. And in our third year, I'd like to expand our reach even further, as well as getting our food onto grocery store shelves. After that, we'll see where the world takes us. In addition to the file I included about our inspiration and our company's goals, I've also included a few other downloads that I think you would benefit from looking at. I didn't have enough time to cover all the topics that I would like to, so there's more information in there and I definitely encourage you to check that out. I have an investor's guide for you, which is going to be a more expanded version of all the points I'm covering in this presentation. I've also included 3 years of projected income statements to get a rough idea of what we'll be looking at when we go into business together potentially. And last, but definitely not least, I included a menu so you'll get the idea of what kind of food and services we'll be offering, so I encourage you to check that out. As far as the competition goes, there aren't many other players who are doing what it is that we do. We fill a pretty niche market here, which is why I think we could be very successful. If I had to choose who our competition would be, I would say restaurant delivery options like Uber Eats or Grubhub, meal kit deliveries such as Blue Apron or HelloFresh, or businesses like the Schwann's Food Truck. Now with those competitors, there are several problems that they have that we won't have. For example, for restaurant delivery, they're slow oftentimes, they charge you an arm and a leg, and a lot of the times they'll act unethically. Meal kits cost a fortune, and you still have to do all the cooking. And with Schwann's, well, their food is all frozen. But the main problem that I can see, the main problem is that all the money spent on any of those options is money that isn't staying in the community. Why should you trust me with your investment? Well, I've been cooking as long as I can remember, learning from many important figures in my life, as well as spending my whole adult life in the restaurant industry. In addition, I attended culinary school, as well as being within 6 months of having my bachelor's degree in business administration with a focus on entrepreneurship. In a way, starting this business is something I've been training my whole life to do. Let's talk about your investment. I'm looking to raise $300,000 in total to secure location, purchase equipment, and train employees. In exchange, I'm offering equity shares in the company with a $100,000 investment being equal to 10% of the company's equity. This will entitle the investor to yearly dividend payments based on net profits, as well as having the ability to vote on company matters. In addition, you will have the satisfaction of knowing that your investment will be directly involved in improving the community and providing jobs. With all this in mind, I think you investing money would be not just good for you and not just good for me, but good for everyone. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me today, and I look forward to doing business with you soon.